Okay. We are live streaming. Hopefully it doesn't start yelling at me, repeating back what I'm saying as it pulls the YouTube link up. And it was going to. Okay. Hello, welcome, Darwin tribe, to your next merged tribal council. We have a lovely early one today. So it's nice to see that it's light time where everybody is. To get us started off tonight, we're going to go into questions. And as per usual, I will go over to the immunity winner question first. Davey, congratulations on yet another immunity win. This one's going to be a two-parter for you. First, as we always say, how does it feel to have immunity? But then the second part is, you've now won 4 individual immunities, and the triumph record is 5. Do you plan to beat that record?
Okay. How does it feel to have immunity this round? I think last tribal council we talked about self-care, so I took a page out of that playbook and I went to go get a mani-pedi. Having immunity this round feels like that, plus like getting a massage. Like it feels so good. It is my 4th immunity win. Holla. I mean, I've already set a record for going to like so many like tribals from like before. So if 5 is the record, then I'm hoping to break it. I'm acting as like the resident immunity idol that we all cannot find, because at least you know where 1 is.
Well, thank you so much, Davey. I guess that'll lead me into my next question. And I'll just go over to Lex for this question. Davey mentioned the elusive hidden immunity idol. Are people still talking about potential advantages that could have come from Darwin's Island or anywhere else in the game? And do we think that those could affect how votes are decided?
You know, the key word there was talking, and that would be really awesome if you all talk to me this round. So I think that's something that I'm going to take away from this question in general and kind of maybe switch it a little bit for me. If people are talking about the idol and about other things, that's awesome. But they're not only talking about it with me. So that's where I'll leave that.
Alrighty, well then next I'll go over to Chrisanne. Chrisanne, Lex said that he wasn't getting a lot of discussion for the vote this round. So tell me, what has it been like for you? Has it been quiet as well? Is it a straightforward vote? Are things more chaotic? What is the vibe?
Well, when I woke up, I had messages from everyone, and I was like, oh shit, do y'all actually like me? But then after a specific time, I didn't have any messages from anybody. So I feel used and dirty. Yeah.
Not used and dirty. Well, thank you for answering the question, Chrisanne. I'm so sorry that that's how you're feeling. Tell your man to carry your freaking luggage. So next I will go over to Keisha. Keisha, after tonight, there's going to be more jurors than players left in the game. Does the dwindling numbers create more pressure on people to like make big moves or make a name for themselves?
I think it depends on the person and the people. For me, the dwindling numbers makes me excited. As I mentioned last tribal, I'm really excited about like all of us who are left. At least I was. And every round that I survive, I'm excited. So hopefully I'm a part of the numbers that still are here after this round. Because yeah, it means you're another step closer to the end of the game, and that's super exciting. I think we've all, been here together this whole ride, and we're getting to know each other more, and the closer we can get, the harder it is. But also I think as the jury gets bigger and we get smaller, we start thinking about in game more specifically, and what does it mean to be at the end of the game? And I think for some people, they feel like they need to make big flashy moves to get there, or they're trying to break up certain duos that they perceive to happen, or make sure they know other people know about those duos so that we can all vote together. So I think those things are going on. And I've told most people in this game kind of what I'm doing and why. And I don't really think it's a big move. It's just the next move.
Oh, I like that. Not a big move, the next move. Writing that down as a quote. Thank you, Keisha. Next, I'll just go over to Car over there. Mr. Carson, hello. If you had to guess at this point, based on the current makeup of the jury, do you think they'd be feeling like they want to vote more emotionally or more strategically based on gameplay, and why?
Well, that's a loaded question, isn't it? I think this is a jury that respects emotions. I think the game is obviously something that everyone's thinking about, but I get the vibe that this is a jury that values their emotions.
Well, thank you very much. Next, I'll go to Morgan. Morgan, are you able to answer a question, my love? Yes. All right. So Morgan, the question I
Sorry.
have, it's okay. Tell me about how important these alliances and decisions that you're making are becoming as we are now entering into the end game. It doesn't make it harder for you to vote somebody out after you've spent so much time together.
I feel like I get this question every round of the sense of does it get harder? And I've gone to a lot of tribal. So I don't think it gets any easier. To what Keisha said about like forming the relationships, I think we've all developed a relationship to some extent with everybody. In game is definitely a conversation that needs to start being had. And I forgot the beginning of the question. What was it again? I'm sorry.
Well, just kind of like how much does it change
Oh,
the importance of choosing who to vote for with less options?
yeah, I think the decision gets harder, obviously, because we're dwindling down numbers. But I think every move matters. I think who you trust in this game matters. And yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Morgan. I assure you all questions are randomized, and the fact that you remember questions you've gotten in the past is amazing because I don't remember shit, so I apologize. I don't remember anything I've ever asked anybody ever. I don't remember what I asked Lex today, so you know. But then last up for the individual questions, we have Gubby. Gabby. Last round at Tribal Council, there was a lot of talk about voting for someone who was perceived to be not fighting as hard as others. So has this kind of fighter mentality continued to be part of the discussion for today's vote? Why or why not?
I don't really think so. I feel like that really had no factor in the vote this round. I feel like everybody's kind of been playing, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think that really had a factor in the vote. At least the way I'm voting.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Do any other hosts have questions for the players?
Yes. I got on camera. I do have a question because from watching Tribal and just listening to kind of the questions, the thing that struck me was there was quite a lot of different reactions going on from different people depending on any questions. So I kind of just wanted to give people the floor if they wanted to respond with their reactions, because I did see some people reacting to certain answers. So I just want to give people that option, and the floor is there. No.
Cagey bunch, I see.
Cagey.
Ollie, you are literally the most messiest host I've ever in my life.
Thank you.
Ollie, within
Question,
Ollie's,
actually, my
within
next
Ollie's
question is specifically for Chrisanne. Chrisanne, how spicy is this tribal gonna be?
Oh my god. I don't know. I really don't know. Could be mild, could be medium, could be hot. Any of those three. I
Fair.
hope I answered your question.
You did. Does anyone else have a reaction to how spicy they think the tribal might be?
I think it might be a Carolina Reaper.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my.
Interesting. Well,
I'd love to respond and say that I think that silence is also very loud at times too.
fair. Well, I have no more
Wait.
questions.
Wait, are Carolina Reapers hot? I'm
It's
just
the
kidding.
hottest pepper there is.
Yeah, I have no more questions. So
Alrighty, Jordan or Brandon?
I was
I
just
got
gonna comment.
nothing.
I was gonna comment on Ollie's question when he asked a question. There, within the question, everyone made faces from his question as well. So I thought that was funny.
Oh, because I didn't know who Ollie was talking about. I was waiting to hear if there was responses. I'm nosy. We all know I'm ready for the tea.
Questionception.
Yes.
Alrighty, so then with that, if anyone has anything to say, call out, address, I'll give you a couple seconds to do so, and then we'll just start the voting booth if not.
I have something to say. I always have something to say when I don't have immunity. Please don't vote me, but if you vote me because of my gameplay, and not because of any personal reasons to do with my personal issues I have going on. Please don't use my personal issues I have going on in the game, because I have heard that's happened and I find that deplorable and very disrespectful. So that's all I have to say. And if I go because of that, it will be a Carolina Reaper. That is all. Thank you.
Can I just want to respond to Keisha. Keisha, I don't think we've been talking to the same people, which is fine, but I haven't heard anything of that manner. As a matter of fact, I've heard people say like, I don't want to do Keisha this round because like I want to give Keisha time to figure out what's going on and like deal with obviously what you have going on right now. So if someone did say that, on behalf of everyone, like I want to apologize. I can say for me, I've told people like I don't feel comfortable doing Keisha this round, and I will not be doing Keisha this round.
No, thank you, Chrisanne. And I didn't hear from you, and we can discuss it after the vote. If it said, like I said, I know I'm probably voting not what everybody else is doing based on what I'm hearing, but I'm okay with that. And we can have discussions after the round as it's needed, because I think those discussions with those people will still be here. So.
Okay, then
On that note,
I will open up the breakout room.
I got
Brandon,
it.
are you doing voting booth?
Yep, I got it. Send me over.
Alrighty. And
Teleport us to Mars.
I will send you one by one as per usual. First I'm going to send over Morgan. During this time, give shout outs, talk amongst yourselves, all the fun stuff. You guys know the drill by now. We've done many tribal councils. Shout out to the 6 people watching the stream.
Oh, I have a shout out. If one of those 6 people are Adam, I still haven't gotten a request on BGA. Don't know if you caught the last but I hope that we can fix this. Please. Also, shout out to the person in my prod chat who is a nosy bitch, so I know that she is watching this. And shout out to all the VL people, because y'all are also nosy bitches.
Yeah, shout out to the VL, especially if you came because of my VL post right before this telling you about what I was going to say if I get voted out. Mwah.
I want to give a shout out. Hold on, let me pull it up. I want to give a shout out to Vlada Chivadl. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correct. That's the creator of Codenames. And when Vlada created that game, they really they ate that up. And we had a really great decompression night from the game a couple nights ago. And so really enjoyed that. Way to go, Vlada.
Co-sign.
Are we still giving shout out?
We had a great time.
Sending Carson to vote.
And
Did I
yes,
miss the
Gabby, we're
shout-outs?
still doing shout outs.
Okay, shout out to Mark Hallman. He hasn't gotten one all game, so I'll give him one now.
Who's that?
Shout out
Who-
to everyone on the jury. If I come to join you, please welcome me with love, even if I voted you out. If I don't come to join you, please remember that I gave you the shout out because, you know, I might still be here at the end. Thank you. Love you.
I have to
Shout out to
interject-
everyone who didn't vote out Mark.
Wait.
I'm just
Wait, looks back at the phone. I'm sorry. Quick
I
shout
also-
out to
Changing my vote right now. Everybody who I told my vote is changing, just changed. I haven't gone to the voting booth yet.
I as a host of giving a shout out to Zareen. She requested it in the chat. Zareen, iconic alumni, went from #1 in the power rankings to out the very next round, and hosts were very sad and it was very rotted. Zareen Queen, she asked for one in this.
Shout out to Zareen. We love Zareen.
Serena.
We love Zareen. Shout out.
Do we have a draft?
I mean, I
Oh,
want to
sorry.
give a shout out to Mark as well, because I do admire his fight, and like in another day I would like buy you a beer and like smoke you up. But I hope you know that game is game, because it was a tough vote and I was thinking about it. So, you know, please like separate like who I am from like what happened, because I do think that you're really I think that you're really cool and a little handsome.
I mean, the fact that the thinking about it was doing me. Thanks, Davey.
No,
He
I was
did
thinking
leave the
about
server,
Megan.
so
I
I
was thinking
know
about
he's not
Megan.
That's funny.
If we're talking about handsome guys, is Matthew in the VL still or in the pre-jury? Is he watching this? Hi.
Who is Matthew?
I'm going to talk to you, Lex.
I want to talk to him.
Matthew is watching the stream actually.
Matthew got him in
Oh,
there.
Baby, how you doing, Matthew? Your biggest
Shout out
fan.
to Matthew.
You know, how you
Great-
doing?
Shout
Great
out to
beard.
Matthew. We love Matthew.
The entire music video challenge. I mean, y'all did great, but I was focusing on Matthew.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
his
so
little feet were in
He carried.
there. As Ray would say, those
He
puppies
carried.
were
Honestly, Matt carried that, so
Shout out to Judge too, because you did what you did. Thank you.
Do not bring Judge 2 back up. We just got
No,
we
literally-
just got rid of them.
Wait, who was it?
I'm
We
not
don't
saying.
know. Judge 2 may reveal themselves postseason if they would like to.
they might
Why
not
did you
want
get
to.
rid of
They're
them?
gonna
I
get death
can
threats.
confirm,
I
have
don't think they
spoken to
will
Judge 2.
after all of the VLDRs I've made about Judge 2 to this.
I
was gonna
can
say
confirm,
that-
I have spoken to Judge 2,
Jumped.
and they don't actually care if they get like told about postseason.
Is Judge
Okay,
2
so
from the
we'll
UK?
announce
Because I
it
feel like my friend
postseason.
Lewis. He would vote me like a 5. I'm just coming. with this
It'll
conversation.
be a gag. I just gotta say it'll be a gag.
is Judge 2 an alumni?
No.
We cannot confirm nor deny this.
Or I say no.
If Judge 2 is from the UK, I'm calling it. Judge 2's name is Lewis, and they would absolutely give me a 5, and it's my fault. I'm so sorry, team.
Most alumni are in the VL, and we don't choose judges like from the VL because they see a lot going on with the game. That's just why I said no about the alumni, because most of them are here.
Okay, I have a question. Does the VL do a draft?
Yes.
Shout out to the
Well-
people in the VL who picked us 7. You guys are doing great.
Who all has been drafted?
Hopefully, all 7 of us. Because I mean, if not, then they're lost.
True.
I can confirm every single player on the cast was drafted at least once.
Once.
Well, shout
Okay.
out to whoever took us because we got you at least this far.
Wait,
True.
how do you draft? Do you do like you pick one person from each beginning tribe and then you pick a winner? Or you pick 3 people, then you pick a winner? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, how
I
does
feel like
that-
every
we just
deal is
do-
different.
we just do 4 straight players. We don't do like winner picks because I don't feel like doing extra
Ooh.
math to calculate the double points for that. So we just
Yeah.
do 4 people.
Ooh,
and then,
shout
you know,
out to
the
anybody in the
points
VL
based
who
on-
has 4 of us. You are probably winning.
Yep.
Final
Slay.
person to vote is Lex.
Y'all, my coworker came into my office the other day and she caught me texting, and like I was like, "Oh, I'm playing this Survivor game, so like shut your mouth about what I'm up here doing." She's like, "Oh, what do you win?" And I'm like, "Gratification. Now get out."
High schoolers
That
were
part.
asking me at the game last night. They were like, "What is this?" And they were asking my sister who was recording, and then they were like, "What did she win?" And she was like, "I don't think anything." And I was like, "The game. I win the game." And they were just like, "And why are
I
you?"
just lie. I'm like, I win $1,000.
Start lying too, so people will stop looking at me sideways.
You
Yeah,
don't
people, when
understand
I
how many
tell
high
people, they're
schoolers
like-
I had looking at me crazy after doing that.
People are like, "Can you win money?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I
You
can."
Lots of money.
It's too much. That y'all, my bowl was so jacked. Y'all don't even know. And my straw was split halfway down. I was literally using my thumbs to try to cover up the split so the water would still come up. I was like,
Horrible.
Was your bowl a plate with the sides
no,
propped up?
it was a paper bowl, but I didn't realize I used my bag from the last challenge. I put the cups back in there. So some of the residual water I got into the bottom of the bag. So then the bowl was sitting there getting soaked from the, like, just soaking up that residual water that was in the bottom of the same bag that I put, because that's just where I keep my supplies in. So when I pulled it out, and I had just like went straight to the game, so I had my bag, right? And all I did was, like, before I went to the game, pulled out like 9 of the cups, so I wouldn't have all of the cups with me. And so like all I had was the one straw cup, and I like left 2 ping pong balls in there just in case I lost one. And when I pulled up that bowl, it was so sad. And that was all I had. If not, I would have grabbed one real quick from the house, like before like pulling out of the parking lot. Oh, it was so sad. I was like, oh, this is not a bowl anymore, really.
Did your
Yeah.
team win the football game at least?
Yeah, my high school did. Yeah, they're good. They won the state championship last year.
Okay.
It's a good squad right now. I think they won the last 2 years, actually. So yeah.
Wait, so you were wearing a yellow jacket yesterday. Is that the high school's like merch?
No, I was wearing Steelers colors. I was just traveling, so I just wore my Steelers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't football, by the way. So this
Oh,
is why.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hi guys. I have the votes. So before I read the votes, if anybody has anything they want to play, now's the time to do so. Okay. So once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will head straight to the jury. So first vote. Gabby. That's 1 vote, Gabby. Second vote. Gabby. 2 votes, Gabby. Third vote. Carson. That's 2 votes, Gabby. 1 vote, Carson. 4 votes left. Fourth vote. I've lost it. There it is. Fourth vote. Carson. That's 2 votes, Carson. 2 votes, Gabby. Fifth vote. Gabby. 3 votes, Gabby. 2 votes, Carson. 2 votes left. Sixth vote. Carson. That's 3 votes, Carson. 3 votes, Gabby. 1 vote left. Seventh and final vote. And the next member of our jury. Carson. Carson, tonight 4 is unfortunately enough. You have been voted out. Now's the time to say your goodbyes before we say our goodbyes.
Wow.
I don't know who flipped. All love though. I think this is an incredible final 6, and I love you all. So I root for big moves, big gameplay. So please do that for the next couple of rounds. And yeah. Mwah.
I love you, Carson, but I do want to know, did you say that I was plotting and planning after my mom died in the
No, Keisha.
Thank you.
I literally
Thank
did
you. No,
not
I
say
know
that.
you weren't the one. It was told through someone else through you, so I'll deal with it after you're gone. I just wanted to make sure I heard you if you said that or not.
Keisha,
Thank you.
I swear to you, I did not say that.
Thanks, Carson. Love you.
Carson, you've been amazing. You have played hard, you've played well. But unfortunately, tonight the tribe has spoken and we will be sending you to the jury. Now it's time to leave the Zoom. Love you, Carson.
Love you, Carson.
Love you.
And we are down to 6. You guys are the final 6.
Wow.
And
Y'all think you're so slick.
guys,
Shit's crazy.
I'm going to say now, you have 3 challenges and 3 tribal councils left until we see who makes it to the final 3 and the final tribal council. So good luck.
Wait. Hold on. Are you saying that that's a final 3?
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly what
Saying
Holly
you
just
have
said.
3 tribal councils, 3 immunity challenges, and then we will have our final 3 of the game.
Wow.